Hello everybody, it's Michelle and I've got another punch art project for you guys today for springtime. We're going to be doing a flower, specifically a purple cone flower. I think those are beautiful flowers, and I got a few of my punches here and I was playing around with some of the shapes and it just started to look like a purple cone flower, so I thought I'd put one together for you guys today. So I'm using my McGill vintage label punch here, and I'm using that long skinny oval. I love that skinny oval. Most of my oval dies are kind of fat and wide, so I like this skinny one here, especially for flower petals. So I'm going to be using that, and then for my flower center I'm using the fatter oval and a small punch here, and I will leave all of these links in the description for you guys. So here are my flower petals with that McGill punch, and I just punched those out of a light purple, really light purple cardstock. And then I just took a little bit of Ranger Distress ink, I think it was Distress Oxide actually, and a little sponge dauber, and I just sort of flicked a little bit of Distress ink around those edges just to give it some dimension, and I used Wilted Violet for that. I did sort of buff off my sponge dauber just to make sure that I got a very light coat, just enough to help give us some dimension to those petals. So with my smaller fat punch, here's going to be my flower center, and of course, you know, on a cone flower, that's that sort of brick red kind of rust color, and this here is a rainbow dye, and I just took that and cut all of the stripes of the rainbow out of a green watercolor background paper, and I thought I would use one of those as my flower stem. So just start to look at your dies and punches a little differently, and you'll start to find so many shapes and so many designs that you can do with them other than what they were originally intended for. So first I'm going to assemble my flower. I've got 7 petals here. I don't know if I'll use them all. I'm just going to arrange them the way I want my cone flower to be. I think I'm actually just going to use 5 of those. And I want to arrange it so that it kind of droops down like that, because that's how the petals of a purple cone flower go. They sort of droop down and then the center sticks up kind of high. So I want that to happen on my punch art as well. So I'm just going to take a piece of washi tape, something that's low tack and not sticky, and just put that across all of those. I don't want to leave any residue on them, so I'm using the low tack washi tape. And I just want to flip them over and kind of get some art glitter glue in between those petals from behind. That way they'll hold together well. And then that one. That allows you to just fold those back but still keep your positioning so that nothing comes out of place. And then we can get rid of that washi tape. Okay, for my flower center, I want that to stick up a little bit, but I want it to pop up with a little bit of dimension too. So I'm going to go ahead and put a piece of foam adhesive on the back. I think I may need to cut the corners off of that so they don't show. And this was sort of a shimmery cardstock, but that back side was more of that brick red kind of color that I wanted for my cone flower. So I just flipped it over and used the back side. Okay, now I'm going to remove that release paper. And I'm going to keep that off to the side because I know part of this is going to stick up above my flower. I'm just going to use my reverse tweezers to get that placed the way I want it. And I think that looks good. Okay. So now I'm just going to put this back over it until I'm ready to stick it on my scrapbook page or whatever I decide to use it for. Put a little bit of art glitter glue just on the tip of my flower stem. Okay, and you could stop there if you wanted to, but the pollen that is on the top of that is pretty prominent as well, and it's an orangey color. So I'm just going to take my quickie glue pen and mostly around the top of that flower center, and just a few fading down. I'm going to put some dots of glue and bring in a scrap paper here and sprinkle on some orange metallic glitter. And that can be my pollen on my flower. I don't know if you guys can see that glitter. I'll try to get maybe a photo that shows it a little better. There it is. You can see it a little bit there. And the more I look at these little rainbow pieces all in green, you could take these and just cut them shorter and make some grass down around the edge of your flower, and that would be so cute. As a matter of fact, I think I will do that, and I'll include a photo of that at the end of the video for you guys as well. I really hope you guys liked this video. I had a lot of fun with it. So get in your craft room and see what fun ideas you can come up with using your simple shapes of punches and dies. I really enjoy looking at those shapes a little differently and seeing what I can come up with. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, give me a like over on my Facebook page, and be sure to join our Facebook group, Crafty Minds. Also, follow me on Pinterest and Instagram, and don't forget to visit my blog. I'll have the links to all of those in the description below, so be sure and check them out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.